I'm gonna get straight to the point with this one. I wonder how y'all day going, by the way. But we need to stop arguing with the old versions of me of our. We need to stop arguing with the old versions of ourselves, right? You don't need to debate every thought, urge, or fear that appears, right? Sometimes the strongest response you can do is just noticing it, denying the agreement of the old version of you, releasing it, and returning to the action. And it's much easier said than done. Don't get it twisted. You don't have to argue with every old thought, urge, fear, response that shows emotion that shows up. I think a lot of people accidentally give old thoughts or thoughts in general too much power because they treat every thought like it deserves a courtroom. You think if you give it a little and just say, nah man, nah, this ain't it, right? And you keep saying no, that you're doing something when really you're doing the opposite. By giving it attention, it's going to continuously build. It's gonna continue building. And a thought can turn into emotional factors. And emotional factors can turn into all these different things, whether it's fear, all these things, right? So when you see a thought, you could either do one of two things. You could say, no, just no, this isn't aligned with who I am, and say, just push it on away. Or you could just sit there and just watch it and just, that's crazy, and move on about your day. Sometimes our brains are really, really fascinating when you look into it. The brain is a very fascinating organ. Very fascinating. We don't even know we truly don't know everything our mind can do, yo. God is crazy. Like, what? Sometimes your brain throws something random at you. An old fear, an old urge, an old insecurity, an old memory. And this is natural, y'all. We need to stop carrying a fear when it happens. The mistake comes from thinking because I thought it, I have to solve it or I am it. No, you're not. You're not, I promise you. Everybody has intrusive thoughts, man. Everybody has negative thoughts, man. Most people don't become them because even if they don't understand this fully, they understand that it's raining right now. They understand that just because a thought appears doesn't mean you have to do it, or it is you. Not every thought deserves some meeting where you're talking to yourself for 30 minutes about why this isn't you, right? Not every urge or feeling that deserves this emotional thing of why this is not me. I do not want, right? No. Relax and stay in the zen, bro. A thought can appear without becoming your whole identity, man. An emotion can appear without becoming your whole identity. An urge can appear without becoming your whole identity. Right? Your brain can make all this noise, but you have the facilities to choose what gets agreement. We have all these higher factors and higher facilities that other mammals don't have, other animals don't have. They live off instinct. We live off intuition, memory, all these other things, right? We have all these facilities, man. Willpower, etc. As I was saying earlier, arguing can keep the loop alive. When you start debating the thought, now you're feeding it attention. So now the body's like, oh, you're responding to this. Oh, this means something. Okay. So bet we're gonna keep doing it. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing it to you, and now we're gonna add stuff to it. Yeah, this must mean something to you, boy. You think you're defeating it, but you're just giving it more time on the stage. You're doing the opposite. You know? It's weird, but it's true. Some thoughts don't need a debate, bro. They just need a boundary. You need to just tell it no. That's it. Just no. 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 We're not doing that. That isn't aligned with us. And leave it alone. If it still stays there, just let it stay there until it dissipates. Because it's always gonna go away. It always does. You don't escape the old wiring by giving it the microphone all day. So now it's just gonna keep talking to you and just looping in your head. You just take the microphone away from it, kick it off the stage, and say, "Hey, boy, y'all, stay over there, man. Stay over there. Stay over there. You could stay over there. I can see you, but you can stay over there, man. Stay over there with the old version of me." Then, this is the most important part. You have to redirect it to proof, physical proof or faith, right? This is so simple when it's said and done. It's harder when doing, but it's so simple for you to understand. The move is to notice it, say no, release it, and return to the next clean action. Cleaning the desk, drinking water, taking a walk, recording a video, recording a song, creating a piece of art, whatever you like doing doing a hobby that aligns with who you want to be and who you are. Opening a rubric so you can work or get to work, right? Working on something that you want to be, right? Praying, breathing, and just getting back to the rep in general. Excuse me. The goal is not to win an argument with the past. The goal is to stop giving the past a steering wheel to drive your future and your present. Direction will always be internal debate. Every time. It always will. I've had moments where my brain will throw some ridiculousness to my head, bro, and the old version of me would just sit there analyzing it. And that was mainly because I was just alone. I wasn't around people like that. So it's like all you have is your head for real. And you become a very observing person. But observing to the point where it's just like everything, you're just analyzing everything. And it backfired a lot, real bad at times. But now it's like I'm learning to just release it, and just keep moving and staying in the present. Because being in the present is way more than worrying about the past and worrying about the things you can't change and worrying about things that don't matter currently. And it's way better than thinking about the future, and because the future hasn't even happened yet, bro. You can change where your trajectory is heading. You can change it like this. It's not hard. It just takes time. And you have to be willing to do it every day. I don't have to argue with the old wiring. I can just deny the agreement and return the proof. You, to end this video off, don't have to argue with the old wiring. You can just deny the agreement and return to proof and who you say and who you truly are. It's really simple. It just takes time. And be willing to be trusting and be willing to be caring for yourself and understand and be gracious with yourself. Have grace, because this is a journey that takes time. It takes time. A lot of y'all move off of this. It has to happen now. No, it takes time. It takes time. Not every thought deserves a meeting. Thank you.